Okay, today you're going to learn how to download Audacity, the lame plugin encoder for Audacity to export to MP3. You're going to learn also how to record onto Audacity so that you can upload your scales. And lastly, you will learn how to import your file or upload your file onto Moodle. So let's get started. You can either go onto the Moodle website and log in and select the Band 8 course and go down to number 7 here and click on Record Your 12 Major Scales, upload here. By doing so, you'll find this page, and at the top you will see the update. And if you read through this, you can do a number of things, including you'll need the following by downloading Audacity right there. When you click on that, a new page will actually show up. And when you see the new page, it'll give you the option of downloading the .exe file so that you can record your song. And as it's loading, here's where we are going to go. And it says your download will start shortly. Luckily, we're not going to do this, so I'm going to go back. If you are a Mac user, just click on the Mac click link there. Okay. And the next thing we're going to download is the lame plugin. You'll need that plugin, as I stated before. You will need that plugin. Let me get rid of that. In order to export your file to an MP3 file. So we're going to go through. We must follow these instructions very, very carefully. So make sure that you read these and put it in the right location, otherwise it will not work. So we're going to download the lame download page, go to the lame download page and download the file. And we are going to put it in locations that we need to go so that it gets set up. You follow those instructions, and at this particular point, I'm going to click out of these two windows so that we can get to Audacity. Now that you've downloaded Audacity, when you load Audacity, it will show up like this. Okay? And this program is very easy in the fact that all I have to do at this point now is start recording. And the easiest way to do that is just press the record button. You must make sure that you have your mic plugged into your computer and that it's working prior to this point. Okay? So when I press record, a new track is going to show up. I'm going to tell the track, first of all, your name and what scale you're going to perform, and then you play it. So I'm going to press record, and it's going to start recording, and I'm going to play my first scale. C major. As you can tell, I had a lot of stuff going on in there. First of all, it didn't really show up all that well as far as the scale went, and you can see a little hiccup in my audio file here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of that. And all I did is highlight it, just click and drag and highlighted it, and then hit the backspace or the delete key, and it deleted it. Now, I'm not exactly happy with all this because it didn't really speak well for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually delete all of it. And I'm going to try it again. Okay? So delete it, and let's start it again. So here we are. I just clicked there because that's where I want to start recording. And there it goes. Stop. That looks much better. Now, as you notice, when I pressed the record button, it started a new audio track. So I'm going to X that first audio track out of there because I don't need that. I'm going to highlight that and get rid of it. And I'm also going to highlight the end of this track because I don't need all that extra space. Now, I didn't tell the file, I didn't say which scale I was playing to start this one, so I can go back in there and I can add that if I wanted to. But at this particular point, I'm going to go on to the next scale. So I'm going to click where I want the recording to start again. And I'm going to go to the next scale. So I'm going to play, hit the record button and play G major. That's the stop button. Again, I'm going to get rid of that first little bit. I don't want to get rid of the stuff where I'm telling the file like what scale I'm playing. But I'm going to highlight the beginning of it and the end of it. And so now I've got two files here, two tracks I should say. The first track is C major. The second track is G major. And by doing so, I can make all of the edits and all the scales happen in one file. Now comes the point where I need to save. I'm going to save this file by going up to File, Save Project As. Yes, I want to save it. And here, I'm going to make this the 12 major scale test, and then my name. You do not need to have the test. I'm just naming it something different, just for fun. Press Save, and it saves the file. I can always go back and start adding more tracks in there. I can start here and start recording the D major scale, and so on until all of them are done. However, now that my scale is done, if I've recorded everything, or if I just want to record a certain number of them, I can simply save it and then export it. I go to File, Export. This window shows up, and you can add stuff into there. So the artist name, if you want to put your name in there, you can do that. I can spell my own last name. Okay. You can enter anything you want there. Press OK. And then it's going to ask me, do I want to name it that? And the file type. Yes, I want it to be an MP3 file. And yes, I want it to be that name. Okay. And then I click Save. If you're only recording a certain number of tracks at a time, so if I was just doing this and I was just going to submit this, I could do the 12 major scales and then put in there C and G and then my name, so that Mr. Werner knows what scales you're doing. I can do that. We've got a little warning here that says your tracks will be mixed down to 2 stereo channels for the export file. That's fine. Okay. It exports it, and I'm all done. Okay, the last thing I need to do is I need to go over to my assignment here. Okay, now I need to get back into doing some things here. I'm going to switch modes to student. And here I am in the assignment page. And I scroll down to the bottom where I upload this file. I find my file here in this 12 major scale test. joshwerner.mp3 right there. I click it, I select the open, and then I upload this file. Scroll down to make sure it's there, and there's my file, and I can simply add as many as I want onto there. If you do have any questions, feel free to contact me, and good luck.